Hello, and welcome to my channel where we may be dazed, but we are not confused. Today we're going to do a seed time and harvest reading for the sign of Pisces. So the purpose of this reading is to take a look at something that you may have sown in the past, as well as what a possible consequence could be for that, or an outcome could be for that. I want you to keep in mind that you are constantly sowing seeds, you are constantly reaping harvest, and that you can use this reading as a reflection to help you kind of understand what your actions are and how they could possibly play out so that you could be self-reflective as you're going about your daily life, and so that you can make decisions that are most in alignment with the way that you would feel the most proud of showing up, or you would feel the most satisfied with showing up. Okay. All right, Pisces. So in the past, I have that you actually moved into an Empress energy. And this is not gender specific, so you could be male or female. But the energy that you're in is one in which you are more than likely feeling very creative. You are feeling abundant. You are a source of nourishment for others, as well as being able to nourish yourself. And because you can do that, I feel like people were looking up to you as being a person who not only can create beauty and a source of like comfort and security and safety for yourself, but you're also able to kind of create that environment for others. I also feel like in this energy, you're also able to receive this from others. I feel like you attract people that want to try to provide this for you because you're already in this abundant energy. And you know what they say, a lot of times, like when you hear about people that are wealthy or they have lots of access and lots of resources, it's almost like they get free stuff. And it's so counterintuitive because it's like, okay, well, the people who are maybe less advantaged financially are the ones that would benefit from it the most. Maybe they'll appreciate it the most, but the energy is such that we tend to overlook people that are in lack, or we tend to kind of be repelled by that. And so because you came into this Empress energy, it's like you're attracting in people that also are kind of on that vibration, or they want to connect with it. And so as a result, they're giving you things, or they're wanting to gift you or provide you with things. I'm using the Rider-Waite, and so I'm looking at this Empress card, and she's just like sitting on her chaise, lounger. And it's like, if you were to have visitors come over and they're just bringing her stuff, she's in the lap of luxury. But it's a luxury that she's kind of setting up for herself. In this, I also feel like, her harvests were coming in. Like she already had a harvest. She's living off of the harvest that she already had, but she's also in an energy of expectation of other ones coming in. So sometimes the Empress is also like the mother card. So you could be a mother or in that energy, or you could be a male that's expecting a child. Okay. But the big thing that I'm seeing here is that you are in an abundant energy. You were already living and getting the benefit of prior harvests that you had that were coming in. But because you're in this energy, you're attracting even more. All right. So the harvest that's going to come in as a result of this is that you're going to have people that want to come work with you. They feel that you are very skilled at whatever it is that you do. So perhaps you're in this energy because of some type of career or job or some type of profession or skill that you have. And people are seeing you as being skilled and someone that would be a valuable partner because there's proof in the pudding. They can see by the way that you're living. They could see by the way that you are, manifesting in your life that you've got something going on. And so they want to try to connect with you. I feel like you're calling in people that are on the same frequency that you're on and the same vibration that you're on. And they're wanting to, for those that are really wanting to solidify themselves or stabilize themselves on that vibration, they're trying to connect with you any way that they can in the form of partnerships or some type of skilled labor or project that they would like to do with you. Okay. For some of you also, I'm picking up that it could be actual partners that want to come in and actually be in a relationship and have children with you in the form of, creating a whole human being and a family unit because they want to be a part of your family line or a part of your bloodline. All right. And so overall, I feel like you're in this Empress energy, but you're also a person who, with all of this going on, is taking action. You're viewed as a person that's very intuitive, someone that's able to take action and make things happen for yourself. Regardless of the circumstances, I feel like you're able to kind of take things and transmute them. So if you're in a situation where you might be down on your luck, you know how to kind of listen to your intuition and tune into your soul to take the lead in your life and turn it into something that is going to benefit you in the long run. And even if it's not showing up like that in the moment, it's just the fact that you are taking this action to try to make it into something, to transmute it into something that just kind of plants that seed, and then you're waiting for the proof of that to come in, or the result of that to come in. So I just feel like you have very fertile is the word I would pick, fertile fields, fertile crops, and just fertile overall. Okay, so let's clarify with several different oracle decks, and we're going to start with the Madam Fortune card. All right, so, okay. All right, so I feel as if you are a person who is successful because you like to get things done first and then let people see the proof of it. I don't feel like you are a person that goes out and tells everybody everything that you're doing because you don't want people to try to come in and interfere with what you're doing. I feel like you may have had experiences where you learned that when you put your intentions of what you want to accomplish out there, you could get crossed up with people that may not want to see you do that. It's not even personal. It's just the energy that some people are in, particularly if they're not able to do something. And so, I feel like you're in this energy of abundance and having lots of proof that's getting people's attention because you don't tell people what you're doing. You just do it, and you just let your actions speak for you. In your case, it's like your actions speak louder than your words in what you're doing, okay? And with these people that are wanting to work with you, I feel as if they may feel that they need to kind of approach you in a subtle way, kind of not directly approach you, but kind of get around some way to figure out how to work with you because you're not putting out everything that you're doing. They know that you're manifesting, they know that you're creating, they know that you're fertile and you can make things happen, but they don't know how to approach you to work with you. Or if it's a person that wanted to be in a relationship with you and have like a whole baby with you, they don't even know how to approach you or get into your graces or get into your world, because your world, I feel like, it's like you have your own abundant world that you're in. I feel like you've made like a cushion around yourself almost. And because of that, it's like people are kind of watching you from the outside and they're trying to find subtle ways to get in. Almost sneaky, but not really sneaky, but just like indirect, trying to find indirect ways to get into your space in order to present themselves to you, and what their intentions are. Okay. I feel as if I feel like you keep your friendships and your relationships close. Like the people that you care about and that are a part of your circle are a part of your world. I feel like we said earlier, you're a person that is not only able to be abundant within yourself and for yourself, but you also nourish others. I feel like when people are just in your presence, even, that it blesses them. Like they get a lot out of that. And because of that, I feel like you're very careful about the ecosystem that you set up around yourself and who you allow to come into that space, because you're aware of how having, different vibrations and frequencies can throw the whole thing off. So I feel like you have like this very carefully curated ecosystem of relationships and your energies and your intentions and all that stuff that you do in order to keep your world, your abundant world together, okay? And as a result of that, it's made you a leader in your space here. You are the kind of person who can take action and get things done because you have the foundation set up in order for that to take place. You know, if you have a lot of dissension and you have a lot of people with competing, you know, egos and agendas and different things, it makes it very difficult to get stuff done or to be the leader in your space. And I'm not picking this up as you being like a micromanaging type of person who's like in control of everything and tries to control everyone. I feel like it's more subtle because people respect you just based off of your actions alone, just what you do, what you can actually manifest. And so why would somebody try to challenge you or disrespect you or second guess you when they can look and see like, wow, this person is about their stuff, you know, they make it happen. If I want to be a part of this, this is a privilege for me to be included in this space that, you know, people want to be in, but they can't get into. And it just makes it easier for you to continue to call in these great harvests because, you know, everybody's, you know, in your formation, and it's because they're voluntarily going into it because they want to be a part of what you're already doing. Okay. Let's clarify with the Sacred Traveler card. Ooh. And 3 came out, so I'm going to shuffle again. See, I feel like you're the kind of person also that you expected the wondrous to emerge. I feel like when you wanted to make something happen, it was like you were your own personal genie. And you knew that if you approach a situation a certain way, that you can make it happen, and you expect it to happen, and then it does. And because of that, it makes your life just more interesting because you could take a lot of risks, you can move forward, you can explore uncharted territories, try new things, and have some level of, you know, success with that. Because you have this expectation that it's going to work out. I feel like even if it didn't work out, it wouldn't bother you so much because you would just take the action and learn from it and say, okay, next time I would do this, or maybe this just isn't supposed to. But I'm just very much getting this very regal energy of like someone who is very aware of how all these different cogs in this machine works. It's like you have your own machine, very well oiled, very maintained, and it's very specific. You could have a corporation, you could have some type of organization or something also here that you are in charge of, that you're doing this with. But I'm picking up a person that, you know, maybe very rarely has situations that they would deem to not be successful because they put so much effort into having like a proper foundation and making sure that, you know, A leads to B, to C, to D, to make these things work. Okay, let's use the wisdom oracle. Okay, fork in the road. So you may have hit a place or a point where you were kind of like at a crossroads and you had to make a decision about how you wanted to live your life, what you wanted to do, how you were going to do it. And I think you decided to put yourself first, to trust yourself. I feel like that's the big thing here. You really, really decided that it was important to trust your intuition, to follow your own internal guidance. And when you did that, things opened up for you and it worked. And because people are watching you do this, you know, there's no map or like a process that people can follow. It's just you listening to your own internal guidance. Similarly to the way that we each could listen to our own internal guidance, and that would lead us on the path that we need to for us to make things happen. But you actually did it and it works for you. And I feel like you decided to do this like relentlessly, like you weren't gonna rest or, decide that you were tired of trying to follow your path. I feel as if you were just saying, it's just me and my, it's my soul's mission to be on this specific journey, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to dedicate myself to that, come what may. And because of that, it's been working for you. Let's get a feather message. Oops. All right, we have in the past, it says to embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So one of the things you could do is like allow yourself the movement of the body. You might try to creatively express yourself in that way because it helps you to kind of ground and connect to your body so that you could show up in a way that is honoring of your body and all the aspects that run it because you feel comfortable within that. And when you do that, it helps you to just get in tune with yourself. Maybe even like ecstatic dance. Like you might even dance to the point of like ecstasy. And I'm seeing like the Sufi, how they dance, and they'll spin around and spin around and spin around. And then they feel like it helps them to have contact with God or spirit. And so you could be engaging in some form of dance that helps to put you in trance or helps you to feel more connected to your internal guidance or your highest guidance. And as a result of that, you get blessings of happiness and peace. I feel like because you're able to manifest these blessings in your life by truly, truly just grounding in and being deeply connected to your internal guidance, it helps you to feel at peace. And it's because the power of divine grace is within you. You've recognized that your guidance comes from within and that you are the power in your life to create the life that you want, the world that you want to live in. And I feel like you're an inspiration to others because they see you doing this. Okay. So let's finish up with an abundance oracle. All right. It is safe for you to receive. So in the past, you may not have allowed yourself to receive these blessings. So we said that you came to a fork in the road where, you were kind of at a crossroads. And so, you might have felt like you weren't deserving of it. And you might have been blocking yourself, self-consciously, just blocking yourself. But when you decided that you were worthy to receive, and that if you received, you could also be available and able to share with others, it began to happen for you. All right. And it blessed everyone. All right. It literally says on this card, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So let's see your future card, what happened as a result of that. It says that you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So I feel like when you decided that it was okay for you to receive so that you could also bless others, it opened up the door so that you could try a lot of different things and get your hands into a bunch of different things, not just because you were being successful at one thing and it led to another, but because people are also coming to you with opportunities. And, when they're not doing that, they're giving you things and just wanting to be in the energy that you have. And so it allows you to kind of test out and, shift around and see what is most in alignment with your highest guidance. And so you're kind of learning as you go, you're kind of adjusting and adapting as you go. And with this moonlighting, I'm thinking like, you're just following your intuition and kind of seeing your way through darkness, the darkness of maybe not knowing exactly what it is specifically that you want to do. You could be manifesting just from a place of, allowing things to unfold Like you don't have a specific end goal in mind other than that you want to be on a certain frequency. You want to be in the energy of being abundant, being fulfilled, being at peace, following your highest guidance, being of service to others, being a leader in your life. And it's working for you in the form of attracting people who want to work with you, who want to give you free things, and just opening up lots of opportunities in your life. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for your seed time and harvest reading. I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you for joining me on this channel where we may be days, but we are not confused. And until the next video, bye-bye.